Hey guys, I'm here with my Bob Long vise. I'm going to do a little mini review on it, and then I have some paint here. I'm also going to touch on some of the paint issues as far as paint diameter, size, and where this industry is going if they keep making paint this way, in my opinion. First of all, let's start with the vise. Sweet gun, Bob Long, by far the best paintball gun I've ever owned. I've had some pretty nice guns in my time. I've been in the sport for a good 20 years. I had a PGP, was my first one. I've had several pumps. I don't want to go into that. First of all, with the vise, this one has the 4 eyes, the Tadao board, and the pillow bolt. Now I have an issue. There was an issue when I bought this gun with the pillow bolt, and I'll tell you in a second. Secondly, when you buy this gun, it's not going to come with anything. It's not. Don't expect a barrel sock or any tools. With mine, all I got was the barrel, which is a 691 Bob Long stock barrel, I think, and I got the box. Now I bought it used. Maybe if you buy it new, you might get some other things. I don't think you do. I paid $650 for this one, 650 bucks, and it shoots great. Now. That was it on the packaging. I didn't get an instruction manual. Bob Long, if you go to their website, you can download the instruction manual. And I haven't needed any tech support or service for mine. But if you do, I hear they have great tech support. Anyways, I need very little maintenance on mine, ever. Maybe a little lubing of the RAM, and that's it. This is my first vid, so bear with me here. The one thing I did add was this drop forward, which is a little too much. I'm getting a new one. It's 32-degree drop forward, and I have a new designs on off. And that's that. That's the only thing I added differently. Now with the bolt, when I bought this vise, this pillow bolt, set this down. This pillow bolt here was gone. I noticed it on a video that mine was missing. I looked at it, I was like, what the hell, I don't have the pillow. So I went on to eBay, I bought replacement pillows. I think they were $5 each plus $1 shipping, so I went ahead and bought 2. If you have this problem, this is what it looks like. It's just a rubber bushing type thing, a little rubber nipple, I guess, on a brass or on a copper little nutser. That's it. If you have this problem, just go ahead and take your old one out, and with a pair of baby needle nose, just grab a hold of it inside there. Make sure I'm getting this so you can see it, and just give it a turn. Now when I put my new one in, I put a little bit of Loctite on here, blue Loctite. I put a little bit of blue Loctite right here, screwed it in, let it dry. I haven't had any problems since. It works great. That was that. If you own a vise, you are going to have to get this. You are going to have this. It's a low pressure regulator setting gauge. It needs to be set from 75 to 80. That is what they recommend. To do so, you just unscrew it here, the back cap. Just unscrewing this little guy. I'm going to plop my RAM out. There's my RAM. Set it aside. And I'm going to take my LPR gauge right here. I'm going to screw it in. Okay, screw it right in where I took my RAM out. I'm going to screw in my LPR gauge. No need to kill it. You don't need any tools. Screw it till it's snug. Done. Secondly, I'm going to gas it up. Gas up the marker like so. And then this gauge should read in between 75 and 80. I do believe it does. It's right about 75, maybe 78. And that's it. It's set. To adjust it, I'll adjust it here on the front of the LPR with just an Allen key. This isn't the one, but if I wanted to adjust it, I just adjust it there. Shoot and then unscrew it, shoot it a couple times, do it all over again. That's that. Now we'll degas it. I've just set my LPR. My LPR is right where I want it. Degas it. And this is, I don't need any tools to do this. Unscrew him, he pops out. Back goes my RAM. Maybe look for any debris or bullshit. Plop that back in. Okay, I just want to push him in a little bit, maybe. There he goes. Back with my end cap. Now keep in mind these guns they're aluminum. You don't, and they all have O-rings. There's no need to over wrench anything. That's it. Just snug. That's it. Nothing more. That's it. Okay, that's it. I've serviced my RAM. I've checked my LPR. I'm good. The only other thing I might want to do is make sure my eyes are working properly. You can see there by one dot blink. There's the first set by the solid. Second set goes to blue, I believe, or teal or something. But you can see it there. Okay, my eyes are working. Go ahead and shut my marker off. And we'll go ahead and put the bolt back in. I don't put any lube on my bolt. There's no need to put any lube on your bolt. Anything, if you put any lube you put on here is going to end up in front of your eyes for sure. Stay away from lube. Just clean out the breech with a little swab, and that's it. Just put your bolt back in. Maybe change the O-rings every 10 cases. I change mine. That's it. No lube. Don't need any lube. That'll just block your eyes. It'll just give you problems. Trust me. And I'm going to go ahead and set this down. Now, my second illustration of this vid was how the small paint has gotten. Let me see if I can point this cam down. Paint has gotten so small that it's not loading into the breech of the markers right, period. The paint is so small that it's not loading in. You're getting 1 1/4 ball into the breech and it's chopping. That's the problem I've seen with some of the paint. This paint I got locally here in Colorado. It's this is some Draxis, some field paint. It's pretty good. It's practice Draxis paint. That's all it is. Visible Impact from Walmart. Shit. Stay away from this junk. X-Ball from Dick's Sporting Goods. It's pretty good paint. It's pretty round, not too dimpled. Draxis. I got this from a local pro shop. Dynamic. Pretty good paint. Pretty expensive though. This is junk. This is JT. I forget. Not the Scenario, the other stuff. You'll find this at Sports Authority. It's crap. It's all dimpled. It's all wilted and it's out of round. It's horrible. The only thing consistent with this paint you're going to see right now is I have this, and all this paint is about the same bore size. I have this Tech T barrel bore kit. I love Tech T products. I'm not knocking on their barrel kit. This is not a knock on Tech T. I love their product. I love this barrel kit. It works great. I'm using the barrel kit to illustrate the point with how small paint has gotten. To save time, I'm jumping right to a 679 insert. This is a 679 insert, okay, for a barrel, and all this paint pretty much rolls right through. All of it. Just one little push. There he went. Rolls right through. One little push. Maybe that one was a little tighter. A little tighter. Maybe this stuff I'd go to a 682. Nonetheless, we'll go to a 682 and you'll see this paint roll right through. Okay. This is all just that one was a little tighter. Super loose. Little tighter. But just to illustrate my point, this paint has gotten so small. This is a 682. This paint has gotten so small, if this trend keeps up, we're not going to be able to use our markers. We're going to have to buy new markers because paint will not load into the breech right. You've got the four-seer loader pushing down on the ball, and then your bolt coming across, and you're getting more than one ball into the breech, so it's chopping every other ball. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Quit ripping your gun apart. It's not your marker, it's the paint. The one thing I suggest is you buy a small batch of paint that you like. If your field lets you bring your own paint, buy a small batch of it, take it home, shoot it off your balcony, rip your gun, let it rip. It should not chop. For the amount of money we're paying for these markers, none of these markers should chop. They should perform flawlessly, case after case after case, with just basic routine maintenance. They should never chop. With my vise, I can't speak for all vices. I can't speak for all markers. With my vise chops paint anything smaller than a 679. My vise chops paint anything smaller than a 679. So I am forced to buy paint, take it home, try it. If I like it, I go back and buy a crap load of it because I know it's going to work well. That's crap. This stuff is supposed to be bored at an industry standard 691, and it is far from that. And I've proven it here. And if this trend keeps up, We're all going to be buying new markers. I think it's bullshit. I think these paintball manufacturers need to manufacture the paintballs according to the specs that have been in our industry guidelines for 30 years. Anyways, love the Vice, love Tech T products. I'm not here to knock on them. I'm here to knock on paintball manufacturers. And I own all the top of the line stuff, and my gun chops anything below a 6.79. Forget your barrel bore kits. If the paint's too small, you're going to chop, period. Anyways, I'm pretty good with the Vice. If you have questions about your Vice, shoot me an email. I'll answer them to the best of my knowledge. I'm pretty good with paintball. I've been around the industry for a long time. And like I said, bear with me. This is my first vid. If I get a lot of hits, I'll make some more. Hit me up if you like it. Thanks.